Ladies and gentlemen, William Barr just made this comment that we heard before. The stay at home orders are like slavery. These people are so ridiculous. Y'all, I'm just shocked that these were the ones ruling everything. Look at how stupid they sound. So, yes, he said this crap. I'm going to go ahead and play this audio to this video from CBS News.
Putting a national lockdown, stay-at-home orders is like house arrest.
At a conservative Constitution Day event in Virginia last night, Attorney General Bill Barr said this of quarantining nationwide.
It's, other than slavery, which was a different kind of restraint, this is the greatest intrusion on civil liberties in American history.
Barr suggested that politicians, not medical professionals, should guide the public during the pandemic.
The person in the white coat is not the grand seer who can come up with the right decision for society. A free people makes its decision through its elected representative.
In the wide-ranging discussion, Barr also criticized the Black Lives Matter movement.
Proposition, who can quarrel with the proposition Black Lives Matter, but they're not interested in Black lives. They're interested in props. A small number of blacks who were killed by police during conflict with police, usually less than a dozen a year, who they can use as props to achieve a much broader political agenda.
But the data shows that 250 Black people were killed by police last year alone. Black people are more than 3 times more likely to be killed during a police encounter than white people. The Attorney General also seemed to take aim at some of his own people.
Our prosecutors have all too often inserted themselves into the political process based on the flimsiest of legal theories.
Barr criticized his prosecutors for political headhunting and defended criticism that he ever interfered in cases involving close associates of the president, like Roger Stone and Michael Flynn.
Letting the most junior members set the agenda might be a good philosophy for a Montessori preschool, but it is no way to run a federal agency.
And then denied he's ever interfered on Mr. Trump's behalf.
And I'm saying, what do you mean by interfere? Under the law, all prosecutorial power is vested in the Attorney General. And these people are agents of the Attorney General.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when are these people ever really concerned about the law? They're not. And now you're going to blatantly lie and claim you did not intervene for President Trump's friends, Roger Stone? Yes, you did. Damn. Now you see why things don't get done in this country. Look at the people in charge. Look no further than that. Attorney General William Barr compared stay-at-home orders issued by governors to slavery and dismissed the Black Lives Matter movement as exploiting the deaths of Black people at the hands of police for political gain, which is bullshit. Putting a national lockdown, stay-at-home order is like house arrest, other than slavery, which was a different kind of restraint. It's the greatest intrusion on civil liberties in American history. No, the greatest intrusion on civil liberty in American history happened to Black people, not people that look like you, William Barr. Sorry. So he said this during a speech at Hillsdale College in Michigan on Wednesday. This is just unbelievable. Dozens of states have issued stay-at-home orders earlier this year to help stop the spread of the virus, which has since killed 200,000 Americans. President Trump has also slammed stay-at-home orders and urged states to reopen their economies as early as spring. Barr also slammed Black Lives Matter, saying the activists used the, Black people as prop. Yeah, well, yeah, and y'all do too. Y'all use us to defend the police. You do the same thing. You just do it in another way, because y'all are always about defending the cops, no, at all cost. So you use us, and that's when you looking for criminal records, or did they get kicked out of school, or did they talk back to the teacher in school? So you use us too. So, a small number of blacks killed by police. No, it's not a small number. It's more than anyone else. That's for sure. The country has been roiled with protest in recent months after the high profile killing of Black Americans at the hands of police officers. Police departments are not required to report comprehensive data on police killings. So, in other words, they can withhold information to make it seem like less of us were killed when there actually was more killed by the police. So it's just another form of lying. That's all it is. But researchers have compiled statistics showing Black Americans are more likely to die at the hands of law enforcement than white people. One study published in 2018 found that Black men roughly 3.5 times more likely to be killed by law enforcement than white men. Another study released in 2019 found that 1 in 1,000 Black men in the US can expect to die at the hands of police officers over the course of their lifetimes. Barr's comments echoed the sentiments of Mr. Trump, who appears to bristle during an interview with CBS News earlier this year when he asked why Black Americans are still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country. Well, you know what? For you to ask that question, I got to question how out of touch you really are. Nobody can be that damn naive. Y'all know what's going on. You know that playing dumb, that's just a defense mechanism. But many of us can see through that big time. So are white people. So are white people. What a terrible question to ask. No, it's a realistic question to ask, actually. And we know no matter how much killing is done to the Black community, one thing we do know for sure, Trump and Barr have zero intentions on doing anything about it. So, yeah, that's what you can gather from this conversation. If you don't get anything else from it, that's what you should get. One of the more annoying things that I heard and face, and this has been going on for decades, this strange idea that political officials interfere in investigations or cases. Yes, Barr, you have done that. You have done that. Okay. And no, it's not annoying. It's the truth. February, Barr overruled the sentencing recommendation for Trump's confidant, Roger Stone. Exactly. Roger Stone really should have been in jail. And Barr interfering in it, that's why he didn't have to go to jail. So now, the only one that's coming up, I believe, is Michael Flynn. So we shall see. This is ridiculous. It's like slavery, man. Your fat ass wouldn't last two hours in slavery. You wouldn't last. Oh, softy ass men making all the decisions around here. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.